Are you ready? I think this is us now.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to live stream.
Here we are again, 7th of August. Da, 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 da.
It's good to be back here once again. Please log in and join in the conversation and the chat. We're going to start off with the prayer. I'm going to just light the candle. I've already got the match out and I'm trying to get it out of the box.
Right, okay, I'll be clever.
I'm being too clever. And see, we're going to have a night with fun.
So we light this candle for peace, prosperity, abundance, spiritual growth, happiness,
joy.
We've said prosperity.
Yep. We've said happiness, love.
And lots of fun for people as well.
Lots of fun and laughter. Yeah, and may everyone be blessed with fun and laughter and happiness and joy and abundance. And I'll just say I've got a little prayer here. It's on the Buddha card, and I got this sent to us quite a while back, and I've just found it today. Don't know whether you can see the Buddha. I think you might be able to.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a lovely card anyway. Being funny if I'd set it on fire with a candle, like. And it says, "May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. And may the rain wash away your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently through the world and know its beauty all the days of your life." And I just think it's so lovely.
It's beautiful.
That was sent. I got that off a lovely friend of mine. Yeah. And I just thought it was so apt for tonight.
It is, yes. Yeah.
And I'm going to hand you over to Laura. Laura Light.
Yes, talking about the energies of the sun and the moon, etc. Some of you may know, some may not, that we're currently going through what's called the Lion's Gate passageway, which has extra potency. It's a 888 frequency, and tomorrow especially, right, is the date's 8/8 and 2015, which also adds up to 8, so that's where you get the 888. So an 8 normally, traditionally covers sort of issues of sovereignty, personal power and self-love. So this 8 frequency is about magnification and karmic ripening, as well as manifestation. Okay, and the Leo energy, because we're in the astrological time of Leo. Okay, is the benevolent sovereign, the creative, the brave-hearted, the radiant light, and pure joy. It's also represented by the dancing children in the sun tarot symbol.
Right. Yeah.
That's the Leo there. So whatever stuff is emerging from our personal depths within these energies now, we need to allow it, and it will be burnt away as we pass through the Lion's Gate of 888, which is tomorrow, right? To reveal our greater light and authenticity.
Wow.
And this particular portal opened at the time of the full moon on the 31st of July, which was last Friday, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying most probably was.
And of course it peaks tomorrow, and it's going to be in effect until its closure around about next Wednesday, 12th of August. So, and also during this gateway, there's going to be 5 retrograde planets in operation, right? And that's Saturn, Pluto, Venus, Neptune and Uranus. And this is a kind of unprecedented occurrence. To have 5 out of 12 planets in retrograde increases their potency on an inward level, and gives an impetus to align with greater frequencies of self-actualization. So if you've been going through a lot of turning up emotional stuff and what have you, this is why. Okay?
Oh wow.
And it is funny because I've always been able to sort of psychically see the numbers 5 and 8, and I've never understood why. I was thinking, something going to happen when I was 58 or something, or the 5th of August,
so you've been picking
or
up
something.
on it.
But I think it's been to do with this, that about the these new energies coming in.
That's fascinating. As Sean said, 2015 equals 8.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. So it's all to do with this. We've all got to get back to self-love. In the purest, sense of the word, and being in our own personal power and in our own sovereignty.
I'm laughing at Sean. He sent a message saying he's ready to fly. I'm gonna join you, Sean. Flying high.
So basically, my philosophy tonight is about the energies, and I've spoken to several people, some of whom I don't know at all or know very little about, and they've all noticed that also their intuition or their perception of what's going on around them has been heightened just recently. I don't know if you've sensed the same.
I've sensed sort of like I'm noticing
on a day-to-day basis kind of thing.
My intuition's getting stronger, and I'm noticing I'm becoming more observant with the colours. Like of the plants and the shapes and
the colour of the sky
is just
beautiful.
I'm noticing much more colour, and I feel as though I'm tuning in more that way. And
definitely.
feeling more.
Yes.
A bit like a roller coaster.
Oh yes, and I've had a few. Well, I think I went back through that a couple of weeks back. Well, a week or so back.
Great today.
Yes. We've been brave today. So I've even had like precognitive dreams, where a similar event takes place in a dream, and then the next day, something happens in the dream which is similar to an event that takes place the next day in actuality. And my awareness of events has been heightened, and the synchronicities have been amazing. One event happened in June, the night before my brother's wedding, and the other one last week in July. But in a kind of way, both were to do with my spiritual growth, right? And both seem to indicate movement forward in aspects of my life, however painful and time-consuming they may have been in the past. So moving forward is good, okay?
Definitely.
Better than being stuck in it.
Yeah, any movement's good.
Any movement's good. Well, ideally, possibly forward, right? Yeah. And you know how people and situations can reflect back to you what you're not seeing in yourself.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad. And of course, we can reflect things back to other people as well,
Yeah.
And it got me thinking that maybe I'm only kind of respecting and appreciating myself and not fully loving myself, okay?
Yeah.
So maybe I need to reach a higher level of love for myself, and maybe those people I met in person were at soulmate or soul group level, and trying to point out the way forward for me. So it's this is one way we can kind of look at our lives rather than going into kind of hurt or victim mode or self-criticism or thoughts there must be something wrong with you kind of thing, or
poo me.
Poo me.
I'm not good enough.
But also that kind of soulmate occurrence can let you see how far you've progressed as well. Do you know what I mean? And it kind of leads us into what messages are we telling ourselves on a day-to-day basis? Are we still criticising how we look, right? Denying what we feel, perhaps dismissing ourselves as if we don't count. And I've come across a teaching recently that our own cells in the enclosed body that we have, that represents us physically, are actually listening to every thought and word we speak out loud to ourselves, and probably inwardly as well. And I thought, oh, right. So it's not an inanimate, well, probably not the word, not an inanimate or unintelligent thing that we've got, right? Our own cells recognise when we are acting and being unloving to ourselves. Mm.
And you imagine the hurt, what's getting into them cells.
Oh, yes. And therefore, they don't vibrate with this perfect health, which they would do and more if we were truly heart connected to our own physical body.
Yeah.
So if our body is sentient enough to pick up our thoughts and spoken words to ourselves and store them in our body as a record of our current feeling state,